Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, Goat Milk Diaries, back again one more time, guys. I had a pretty good uh week so far. It's Wednesday, but let's get over the hurdle of that midweek Wednesday thing. We got a few things to talk about. Uh, Shoot, main topic is if you like movies and you like He-Man, like I do, I got all my He-Man stuff back there. As you can see, I got my old He-Man poster. Dude, freaking love He-Man. Who doesn't, right? Uh, dude, I saw the movie. What did I think? I think it was pretty good. Yes, like many movies, it wasn't like true to the story and things like that. But I think nowadays we can't expect that out of movies, out of Hollywood. Honestly, I think what they're just trying to do is entertain us because the masses. He-Man, you got to remember, was 40 years ago, so they're trying to entertain us first. Know what I mean? Before we go a little bit deeper into that, shoot, let's go to the comments. Sorry to keep all like 4 or 5 of you waiting. We got some work because people have been asking me, what does pinfall uh title belts, what does it look like to have their plates on American leather? Because some people behind the scenes have ordered, and I've done the jobs for them. Not a lot of people see that. So, but one of our sponsors here, Pinfall Title Belts, guys, for all HD needs at a banging price, guys, and you can also get it on American leather. And this show is also brought to you by Mendoza Craft Belts. Yours truly, Mendoza. Awesome. So about that, yeah, you can actually order your plates from Pinfall, have the plate sent to me, and put those suckers on American leather here. I take care of the whole transaction for you guys, the whole interpreting everything, getting all the details right, and getting it done for you guys. So if you ever wonder about it, go to Facebook. You'll find the group only there, Pinfall Title Belts, Raheel Ahmed, and you guys can submit your membership request. I personally go through all of them, weed all the scammers out and other makers and so forth. That kind of thing where we don't get porn popping up like I've seen in other places. But yeah, go in there and submit it, and then we'll get you through, and you'll be able to see all the work and ask all the questions you need for it. Let's go to the comments. Who's here? Yo. What up, my boy E? E, if you want to come on, bro, I'll, you know, I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link. Give me a moment, and I'll send you the link, and we can talk about some He-Man, bro. If you've seen it, we'll do it. What's up, Platinum? What's going on, brother? Good to see you back here. What's up, Cardinal? What's up, brother? Hernandez Restoning for your restoning needs. Mr. Ricky Hernandez of Hernandez Restoning, guys. Awesome work. Just flawless work. I know there's a lot of options out there, but honestly, get with your boy Hernandez. He puts the extra special touch on everything, guys. There's a lot of pride in his work and gets things going for you. Jimmy boy, Jim, what's up, brother? I hope you're doing good, man. I think you had a rough week like a lot of people do. Excuse me, guys. I'm drinking water today. Some water. I got to chill out on a lot of the sugar because it's been hot, and it's been easy to pick up all the little Coca-Colas, the Sprites, and all that instead of a nice little bottle of water. And I'm not trying to eat in your face, but I just ordered like some Jets pizza. And I'm sneaking in little bites as I go. So, hey, sue me for it. I don't care. Lucala, what's up, my boy Andy? What's going on with you, brother? Bro, good to see you around. Good to see you around, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. 10, bro. I'm surprised you're saying to give you 10 minutes. Honestly, I sit on the royal throne for about half an hour, bro, and that's just warm up. You know what I mean? That's just the warm up. So give me a second here, guys. I'm going to 1 second here. One second here. I'm going to invite my boy Ethan to the show so we can get some extra little commenting on this, because you guys want to hear my point of view, but I'm sure you guys want to hear from another side of another point of view of another person. You know what I mean? Where's my boy Ethan at? Right here. Ethan, got him on. First one on top. First one. Got him on lock. Damn, it's my boy. E, you got the link. Send it out to you. You got it, brother. Sorry for the late start. We've been having some hail, some storming, some heavy rain. Yeah, it's been kind of crazy around here. But yeah. Mr. Cynical's in the house, guys. We have celebrity. This is YouTube royalty right here, especially with the belt community. Mr. Cynical. Check out his channel on YouTube, all his reviews, very in-depth, very well detailed. You gotta check out Mr. Cynical, guys. What is up, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Okay, so I guess maybe we can kick off with one of the first things people wanted to know. Pinfall title belts. Everybody's been asking me, well, I've always heard about this American option leather. How does it work? And blah, 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 blah. I usually don't do this on any of the shows. I don't like to like pump my, you know what I mean? But today we're going to do it for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know. And he says, does I have another question? I think you said this before, but if you have a strap with paint on it, can you still condition that, or can you only condition the backing? I would use not an oil, but a cream conditioner, something very light on the back. You do not have to put any conditioner on a painted strap. Painted is different from dyed. Do not put conditioner into the face of the strap, because it's already a flexible acrylic paint meant for that. So don't do it. Don't do it. I oiled this. Well, I can only speak for me. When I do those straps, I oil the crap out of them. They have a very high quality neat's foot oil in them. So it will last for years. Okay. Because the difference between a dyed strap and a painted strap, the paint locks in the oil, right? It's a barrier. And it doesn't breathe. Anything that's dyed with alcohol-based dye evaporates over time. The color wears off, it lightens up, and it's porous. It will allow oils to seep through and go and penetrate. Do not do it, because what that will start doing will start lifting the paint off of the strap. Do not do that. No, none of that. Okay. Hopefully that answers your question, dude. Not a problem, brother. Not a problem, Andy. Also, let's see. Yeah, Just Pizza is pretty fire. I'm looking. I see it. I see it, brother. A lot of people swear by it. We have Mr. Ben Walker. What's going on, brother? Man, thank you. Guys, shout out to everybody over there at Championship Belt Brothers. Thank you for allowing me to post what I post. Thank you for allowing me to show the work I do on there sometimes and all that. I really appreciate that, man. Big shout out to them. Big shout out to the guys at Wide World of Belts. Okay. Shout out to the guys of the podcast also. You can catch them tomorrow, Thursday, I believe at 8 o'clock. You guys can catch them on YouTube as well, spanning the globe. They go worldwide, bruh. But a little squirt of that bidet will wake you right up. Nice and cold water will get you right up out of the seat. Oh yeah. He would, Ricky. Believe me, he would. What's up, Nathan? What's going on, brother? Yeah, and I think we're all caught up with the comments for now. Okay, so yeah, so let me show you some pictures because people have asked me about this process with the belts, and let me show you. So here's a belt that I've done. It's a United States title. I don't have 100% of the pictures in here. I don't think they uploaded. No, they didn't. So something happened there. But anyways, here's one. Here's one. It's a United States scratch logo. They are HD plates. And that's what it'll look like with the strap. You can tell the tooling is very on point. Everything's very symmetrical, very straight. Everything's centered out real nice, the way it's supposed to be. All the tooling is correct. All the snap boxes are correct. The hardware is a higher quality hardware on the snaps. Everything is lined up real good. It's going to snap close real good, open up the way it should. Everything's symmetrical to the way it needs to be lined up, left and right, as far as the plate placements, spacing, and all that. It's going to look really sharp. There's a big difference in the feel of the belt. You know what I mean? The plates will be supported. It will support itself. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people like floppy. A belt can always be floppier, but you can't stiff enough a belt. Too floppy, and then you won't be able to display it on the shelf the way you want to, or the way you feel like you should, that kind of thing. So it's best, you know what I mean, not to do that. It's always best to start off, no pun intended here, but it's always best to start off hard and then go softer with time as you like. Now, I mean, you know what I mean. I'm going to try to upload a few more pictures while we're at this. Give me 1 second, guys, because I wanted to show you a new strap that I've been doing some work on. And this also shows the oiling process of the before, during, and after it all. And you guys will probably appreciate that. Even though I've uploaded that into my page on Mendoza Craft, you can find it on Facebook, Mendoza Craft Leather. Join the group. You have to answer some questions and then be able to get your foot in there. Make sure, again, it's just a process to weed out scammers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And all things of that nature. But yeah, I mean, the strap also, that's another thing about it, is that the strap, with me, you'll be able to say, hey, I want it a little bit of wider cut, tighter. I want it to be a little longer. Hell, I've had people say, hey, make the belt for me, but do me a favor, make an extender, a belt extender for the strap that matches the snap boxes. And I've been able to do that for people. You know what I mean? So that's one of the good things about that. So here's the strap that I've been working on. And let me see if I can get this 1 second. Okay, here we go. So here's the strap I've been working on. It is for a network logo style strap. It is for the undisputed type of style strap. Something a little different. Everybody's like the World Heavyweight Championship type of strap. And I did a little something different here. So yes, I do have a new stamp on the end, and I made that stamp, had it made to match the filigree art on the leather. So you guys have seen this on the World Heavyweight title. It's dances and curves and turns all around through there, through the strap. We'll get a little bit better picture from the center here. And that is, of course, what we call American leather. You can tell by the grain of it, the color, the smoothness of it, the uniformity of it. Once all this goes down, we oil the straps. When we oil it, when it's freshly oiled, it gets a dark color like this. It'll kind of return back to that same color, but not as light. Here's another angle of that. A lot of pizza around these parts. That's why I got that box right there. You can see the filigree art, all the lines and turns and curves and all that stuff pop. Here's another angle. Really, really nice. Really, really nice. And the way it looks, once it absorbs all that oil and it's the next day, this is what it goes back to right here. It gets a very light, tannish, brownish color. And that's the way it'll stay. And that's how you know a strap is oiled. It absorbs the oil. All the fibers are flexible now. And it's not going to crack over time and all that good stuff. But it's got enough that it changed color and it's holding. So that's what you want in a strap. That's what you want in there. Here's another little angle. It lightened it up just a little bit more. That is one of the other stamps from Mendoza Craft. Looks pretty good. I hate to pat my own back on things sometimes, it makes me feel kind of, I don't know, but I think it looks pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. Let's go to the comments, see if anybody's got any questions. Comments, guys, come on, Jesus. Nathan, my boy, he says that Winged Eagle you leathered for me still stands. Thank you, bro. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I don't think this is beer. They're clowning me. They're playing a trick on me because beer can't have ice. This is a golden rule. I'm just gonna, my kids, he's playing a prank on me, and it smells creamy. Something tells me this is cream soda. It is. Thank you guys for the prank. Thank you guys for that one. Appreciate it, guys. Knuckleheads. Oh, time's up for you guys. Blue Collar says people don't realize though that the floppiness comes from it breaking in over time. It does. That does happen. All you have to do is keep work it. Work. Yeah, Platinum, I know. If you touch it just right, you'll stiffen it right back up. Oh my goodness. What's up, brother? Doug, what is going on? He says, man, your work is so awesome. Wish the Canadian dollar didn't suck so bad. We'll work on that, brother. We'll work on that. Trump's working on that. I'd be sending you a lot, at least 4 belts right now. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. And thank you for the beer. Thank you for the prank. On a hot day, you can't be joking on a man's heart like that. You can't. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, Platinum. Guys, we have a guest in the house here. We have a guest here in the house. He's in here. He's going to put his 2 cents on everything. My boy hasn't been on here in a while. Mainly my fault. Especially because everybody knows hard times, baby. Hard times, baby. That's right. But guys, in the house, I bring to you Mr. Easy motherfucking Easy E Thompson. What's going on, my boy?
My brother.
How you been, man?
I'm alive.
Yeah, you know what? That seems to be the thing to do nowadays is just make sure you stay alive during the day, right?
Dude, that's between work and like everything else. It's like, but congratulations on switching to the Diet Pop. I switched to the Diet Pop myself.
Well, I have to limit the sugar and all that, man. Mr. Cynical says, so what's the order? So what's the order from Jets? You know what? I just ordered 2 extra large deep dish pizzas. I had a calzone that I haven't even been into. It's warm. I'm saving it for after the show.
Oh, let's
But
see what it
guys,
looks like. Oh,
look at that calzone.
hard to find a good calzone where I live.
Oh man. You know what? Cali has some good spots, man. And you gotta know. You gotta know your people, your places, where to go. But they got some good stuff out there, man. I
Oh yeah.
compared to, I mean, for the price of this stuff versus going to like Little Caesars or something, it's better. It's better.
Okay, so what's your price out there? What's a good large pizza cost you or out there?
Well, I'll tell you what I paid for this. That calzone, a large chocolate chip cookie that comes in a box, freshly baked. 2 extra large boxes, which were pretty damn long, deep dish, mind you. That was $60.
Okay, so
Extra large pizzas, not large.
I'm one large at a good spot. I'm one large pizza, 2 sodas, and if you throw in a sprinkle in a small order of wings, like, and I mean a small order, I mean like an 8-piece, something like that. You're clear over $70, $75.
Damn.
Yeah,
Cali's not getting any better. It's not getting any better.
We're almost at like $45 for a large pizza. For a good large pizza.
There's a place out here nearby. It's called the Mad Mushroom. They have a 24-inch pizza. It's $22. And it's a damn good pizza. It's a damn good pizza. Platinum. Hey, I'm gonna try. I don't know if you've seen on YouTube. Everybody's trying this. They're using one of those big old thick skillets, and they're making their own pizzas at home. But it's like an upside down pizza. They line out everything: the cheese, the sauce. Oh, bro, I gotta get into that. I'm gonna have to try to get in one of those pretty dang soon.
The way prices are, I mean, where are you at for gas wise? What do you guys?
We just came down just a little bit. We're at $3.50 a gallon for 87 grade fuel.
Are you fucking kidding me?
$4 a gallon for 89.
We're hovering at $6 for 87.
Yeah, bro. I'm over here at the Midwest where Trump loves us.
and I live in a small town. I don't even live. It's not like I live in San Francisco or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's man, I haven't seen 350 in probably like 2 years.
Well, it's bad for people here because when I first moved here, gas was $2.15. Gas was $2.15. So people here are also bitching about it. I mean, it sounds cheap to everybody else, but for the people that were living here and they were seeing gas prices like $2, $2.25 a gallon, now they're paying almost $3.50. They're like, whoa, what's going on? And there's a lot of farmland here and truckers and all that. So, you know, they get pretty sour about it, man. They're not happy at all.
So I'm trying to start a new trend. You got to do this. You got to bring this. You got to bring this to the excuse me. Are we still calling this goat milk?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You got to bring this to goat milk, and you got to find a sponsor because Nick Carnival doesn't know he's gonna sponsor me yet, but he's gonna sponsor the broadcast.
Shout out to Big Boys Belts, guys.
Big Boys Belts and Nick Carnival, they're gonna sponsor the broadcast with the Tesla. You know, so for me,
yeah, for sure, it's gotta happen.
I guess smart. You know, it's just smart.
I mean, the guy's got like 10 real. What do you call it? What do they call those things? Those ancient things that people used to kill time with.
Oh, those are they Rolexes?
Those things. I mean, it's not my thing, but you know, yeah, he's got about 10, 11 of those things, man. So a Tesla it ain't nothing to him.
I'm over here eating Little Caesars and Eggo waffles for dinner. You know.
Eggo waffles.
Tough times.
Hey, let me tell you, Eggo waffles. You put a little jam in there, and then you spread some peanut butter and throw it in. Oh man!
Not when you eat them like 3 times a week.
Well, I know. That is that. Yeah, even the greatest pizza could be sickening after a week of eating that like all day, every day. All day, every day
Oh,
is no good, man. Well, I got some stuff I'm gonna bring up, man. See what you think
shoot.
about this,
Let's
man.
go.
We all grew up knowing this guy. Just something that I saw, and heart goes out to the family, man. Uh, Sad to see this happen. Didn't think it'd go this far, but Conan has had both his legs amputated, brother. It's sad to see this. It's if it improves his life and makes him feel better, if it relieves him of pain, awesome. But it's really sad to see somebody that was a pretty damn good wrestler, did it for years. The guy was used to moving in a ring, was so light and so healthy the way we used to see him. End up at this point of his life, you know what I mean? It's really, really, really uh, humbling for all of us, to see that. And it's not like it's at the ankle, it's not at one knee, it's at both legs at the knee, man.
Was this like a diabetic type thing, or
You
do
know,
we know?
I didn't dive deep into that. It just took me back. I was like, damn. I was like, wow. And then
See, 'cause that reminds me of my grandma. My grandma had diabetes, and then she got a little cut on her leg, and then it like got infected. And then she lost a leg, and then she lost another leg.
yeah, because they don't have that good they can't really recover closed wounds, that kind of thing. They get infected quick. What surprised me about this, I guess, I don't know if I should be surprised at this. I don't know. People might say, oh, it's no big surprise to me. But for me, it was. It says that WWE, allegedly, WWE paid for the entire bill. They paid for the whole thing for him to have it done.
Which is kind of surprising. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, especially since TKO is running things, you know what I mean? I don't know how that works, but yeah, shoot, man.
I wonder if that was a Triple H thing, kind of like.
I like to think that a lot of people don't want Triple H booking anymore, but I like to think that him sticking around makes some of these things behind the scenes possible. You know what I mean? Mr. Cynical, he says that's so sad for Conan. First it was Buff Bagwell. Yeah, that's right. That's another tragedy right there in that sort of way. Marty Jannetty.
Marty.
Yeah, Marty Jannetty, man. That's but Marty's that guy. He just doesn't learn, man. He doesn't listen. That guy is just. I have him on Facebook. I keep up with him all the time, but he's got a good girl next to him. She watches out for the guy, and they do need retirement benefits. And this is kind of the thing that I keep going back to people about. Yeah, they make their money. Yeah, they make their millions. Yeah, of course they do. A lot of movie stars do. A lot of actors do. A lot of people do. But a lot of them have plans. The companies back them up. They have health plans. They have all this stuff, right? For retirement, pensions. This is why, like, they say, like with Hogan, right? Because a lot of people say, oh, I wish people would leave Hogan alone, right? But at the same time, like, he did a lot of things behind the scenes. Like, Hulk Hogan, the character is one thing, but Terry Bollea, the person, is a whole different thing as well. If he wouldn't have blown the whistle and let, back in the days, I think, in my opinion, if he would have let wrestlers all around unionize and would have had a union, things like this is what we
I
needed.
was just gonna ask you about that word, because even if it's just a union to the extent of medical, because like the NFL, if I forget how many years, I think it's 3 years. If you have 3 years of playing time, you're automatically like enrolled into the player's pension, and you get the medical and stuff like that. But for these wrestlers, you have, if these guys are, some of these guys pushing 5 years, 10 years wrestling, I think they are.
Yeah.
I hate to use the word entitled, but I think they are entitled to health insurance, because that wear and tear in your body.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like they're asking you to lift 20, 30-pound boxes at work, lift with your knees and all this. I mean, with your legs and all that in training. We're talking about these guys are throwing themselves off of ropes onto the floor. It's an 8-9 foot drop to entertain the people that are coming to pay at the door, to pay the tickets, to pay your company, to put money in your pockets. You would think that they would have something. And when you look at the roster in reality, the active roster of wrestlers that wrestle every Raw and every SmackDown, what is it, like 20 wrestlers tops? You don't ever see the whole lineup. The whole roster doesn't. It's not like back in the day when 1992, 96, 97, when matches were quick. There wasn't as many commercials and sponsorships and talking and promos and laying out, you know what I mean? It's just, you don't see that many wrestlers anymore. You don't see that many tag teams anymore on TV going at it.
But I think this is like a small, like, cliff note in the construct of like society these days. And I don't want to go there, but it's like you were saying, lifting boxes. 30. I work warehouse. I've worked warehouse for 23 years straight. For 10 of those years, I was a loader. I stacked boxes. I stacked 40,000 pounds worth of boxes a day, 5 days a week for 10 years. My shoulders, my back, and my knees. I'm up and down off forklifts. I'm up and down off pallet jacks. I'm bending, lifting, squatting, whatever. Then I transition to other parts of the job where I get hit with a forklift. I get smashed by a rack. I get this and then that. And like for me is when I leave that place, all I'm leaving with is a, and back in the days, you pensioned out of a company,
Yeah,
you put 20 years in a company.
Yeah.
You got your pension.
Yeah, you got your pension. Like, here's a little something for you. Nowadays, all you get is a watch or a pizza party. Oh, you might get a pizza party.
The last guy that retired. Check this out. I'll tell you this right now. The last guy that retired from my job worked there for 46 years. They got him a cake. All the warehouse had to pull their money together to buy him a watch that wasn't a Rolex, but bought him a watch. Like all the selectors and the receivers and the forklift, they had to pull their money together to buy him a going away present.
Wow, dude.
Mind you, I worked
my back and my neck.
It's true. And mind you, I work for one of the biggest distribution companies in America. And that's wild, man.
That is wild, man. All my question is to you: was the forklift okay? Did they check on the forklift when they hit? My boy, he is a big man. I am, and yeah. He's not a short dude like me. He's a big man.
I'm 6'1". I'm a mountain of a man. I cast a shadow. But that's the thing is, like, I was one of the bigger guys. I've always been one of the bigger guys ever anyways. But I'm like the biggest dude in the warehouse, and I'm pulling with these little kids that are 5'8", 5'9", 160 pounds.
Oh man.
And I'm staying with them because I have to feed kids. I have to pay bills. I ain't got no choice.
Yeah, we have a bad habit of we pick up a bad habit of trying to live life, and be able to do that. So one other thing I wanted to touch on today. All Elite Wrestling. Road Dogg gave an interview and he was saying that WWE behind the scenes, or TKO is what we should really call it, but are in the beginning really looked at AEW like, it's just another little shit company, it's whatever. And now what he's saying is that time went by and now they're like, they're kind of sticking around and they're doing their thing. They're a little bit bigger than an indie deal. This is the way they were looking at it. And what he's saying now is that he's basically saying is that everything we've been saying, but we've been starting to hear it now more from guys on the inside. And this is one of the kind of the important guys because he's also he's part of the creative team. He's part of the writers, right? But he's saying like, hey, we better get on our shit because AEW is here to stay. AEW is definitely one of the big boys now. Okay. And though he still feels that they're not competing because they do like their own thing. He definitely feels that the sheep are starting to jump the fence, right? They're starting to jump the fence. They can feel it. He knows it. He also said in the article that I read that this is something that doesn't get released, but he's been bleeping it out. I don't know if he gets in trouble for this or not, but he's actually been looking at the numbers and seeing that a lot of the events, a lot of things we've been predicting is that they've got to go overseas now. A lot of their events are being planned overseas now, not for exposure, but because they've been hungry for it, right? So they don't care what the prices are. So people are just spend. To them, it's a one-time deal ever. But to them, these guys are just using it to fill a hole. Because back in the States, they're starting to see empty seats. People are starting to leave before the events are even over. So, hey, WrestleMania, a few people went like kind of viral because they were going, look, guys, look at all these empty seats. We're here, we're at the main event and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, they charged me this much for the seat. And it just felt hollow to a lot of people. You know, it just felt really, really hollow to them.
I'm going to put a bad spin on this, but it's like, so TKO, I'm calling it TKO. I'm not calling it WWF anymore or WWE. It's just not going to. With the overseas longing for wrestling and stuff like that, there's a reason why it wasn't over there and it hasn't been over there. You know, and logistically, travel, everything is just, it's a disaster. But right now, TKO sees that new girlfriend, that better girlfriend than the one she had. Grass is greener on the other side.
For now. Yeah.
If you look at TKO, watch this weekend. Prime example, that UFC event this weekend, the White House event. Watch the disaster. They're already 60 million over budget.
Wow.
You have UFC fighters being banned from the event because pro-Israel for Israel comments.
Yeah, I heard a lot of acts pulled out of that. A lot of that's performances too, and
so just watch the shit show that is going to be this UFC event this weekend, and that's WWE in 2 more years.
I'm pretty sure. Dana already can see that there's a lot of losses being before the event even hits. They can already tell there's a lot of loss in there. They're not recovering that kind of money just in setup alone, and they're not going to do it. You know, shoot, Knicks game.
What's the score?
Wow. I don't know what was crazier, the game, what do you feel about the fouling of the game? I mean,
very inconsistently called. Here's the thing. I don't think there's, so what's the score? Oh, if they're playing in New York right now, right?
And they're going to say, yeah, but it's Dana's and Trump's money that's over budget. They're using their own money. It's not taxpayers' money per se, but
right now, as of the second quarter of the Knicks game, with 6:10 left in the quarter, the Spurs have already put up 59 points against the Knicks. It's 59-38.
Yeah.
That place is gonna burn.
Bro, I was watching all the fights and the rioting that was going on in the street. Like I used to always say that wrestling fans were foolish. You know what I mean? Like dumb for like getting mad. Like when Hogan did the whole heel turn thing and they were mad and crying and throwing stuff. I always look at that and go, people are so dumb. You know what I mean? Foolish. Like we all know it's a damn act, right? But these people tearing up their own city because their team didn't win. they're so proud of the city they're in, the home they're in, their team from home, that they have to go to the streets and destroy everything, break windows, riot, break signs down, beat people up from the opposing team. Dude, there was like 10 dudes swinging on Uncle. Dude was
I see some dude get beat down with the street sign.
damn.
Like it was like a slow down sign or something, and he just caught the holiest of all beatdowns.
Dude, it was like it was a bare knuckle fighting championships. Max, if Max watches the show, shout out to you, brother. That's what we need to do. BK Street Edition, Street Fight. You know what I mean?
I think it's the greatest of society because I'm a diehard Niners fan, and God, I want the Niners to win a fucking Super Bowl before I die, and they keep coming so close, and they keep fucking choking. But I'm not gonna go beat up my next door neighbor because somebody dropped a punt. Like
or wearing the wrong jersey. You know what I mean?
You have no affiliation. You don't get paid from the Knicks. You're not a part of the team.
You don't benefit if they win or lose at all.
You're just gonna lose because you're going to jail if you get caught.
I believe me, we'll start to see this in the next coming days or next week. The way they have Big Brother set up, the way that they have cameras everywhere nowadays, people are always going viral, pulling out dude, they're gonna catch them.
I was just talking to my buddy about this because I was watching a documentary about that bank robbery in LA in the early 90s.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What do they call the pedestrian?
Yeah.
That dude was hardcore, man.
So, but can you imagine like trying to get away with any crime in 2021 or 2026? Because look, if you have a road rage incidents, there's traffic cameras everywhere.
Yep.
There's cameras on every businesses. You go to a residential area, everybody's got a Ring camera.
I got mine.
Tesla, yep. You can't key a Tesla without getting caught because they record you.
Yep. I mean, you're driving. Even insurances require dash cams now. So even motorcyclists on their helmet, on their bikes, even e-bikes nowadays. Now that we're putting cameras on our e-bikes. It can't be my word versus your word anymore.
I remember 20 years ago, my sister, we're at a flea market, right? We're trying to park. So she's in the parking stall. She's getting ready to park. Some dude tries to swoop in and grab the parking stall.
Oh,
and
no.
like, so she's standing there and he literally hits her with the bumper of her car with her knees. She's like, this is how she was. She's like, this motherfucker. She walked into the flea market, bought a screwdriver, came out of the flea market, and did a do-si-do around the whole car. And he had a 96 Impala SS.
Damn.
The whole, from the front headlight on the passenger side all the way around the car.
Hey, was that a Burgundy SS?
Burgundy.
Hey, man, that was my boy's car. At a swap meet in the valley. In the valley. It was a swap meet in the valley.
This was probably... I want to say it was...
Oh, no.
How long ago was this? This was...
Oh, my God.
I don't even know if I had kids at this point.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't doubt that at all, man. Oh yeah, I mean they've always done that. That's
shit's gonna be on TikTok.
Yeah, that used to be crazy. That's minimal now. Oh, a girl was dancing on a cop. No big deal. That's perfect. Nobody got hurt. Nobody, you know what I mean? But if he just said, "Oh, the girl was dancing on a cop's head on the floor," then I would have been like, "Ooh, okay." But yeah, I mean, you know, there's levels to it.
Dude, speaking of that, dude, funny story real quick. I'm at the store and the cops are there. Somebody was shoplifting. And this police officer, was by far one of the most beautiful females I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my God.
And I'm sitting there, I'm just kind of ear hustling, just kind of watching. Everybody's lingering up front, where everybody's kind of waiting, letting the melee die down, right? So like my dumb ass, I'm just kind of like I'm doing my Shrek shuffle over towards her. And I started talking to her.
This is why you gotta have those handcuffs with the pink little ruffles on it. And what you do is you drop them next to her and you go, "Excuse me, ma'am, you drop your handcuffs."
I do this, dude. This is what I tell her. Check this out. I was like, I don't mean to be rude, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. So please don't take it any type of ways.
Oh, they know it's coming either way.
I was like, but what type of crime would I have to commit where you wouldn't judge me as a person, but I can get you to arrest me? And she looked and she's like, I'm gonna need backup to tackle your ass, right? I'm like, and I'm like, if that's what it takes, I'll go second.
I'm all in. Oh man!
But on a scale of 1 to 10, man, I'm not joking. This chick was probably a 9.
Oh no! I in my time I've seen some cops. Oh, and yours is burgundy. Oh yeah, they usually are, man. But I mean, what are the chances of a cop? I mean, I've seen a lot of TikTokers do this. What are the chances of you going out and just, even if you get shut down 100 times in the day, but just go up to female cops and hit them up? One of them's got to say yes. One of them's got to get you.
If you read the papers at all lately, I'm gonna start trolling the high schools for the teachers.
Bro, teachers aren't what
these teachers got. These teachers got some screws loose.
Bro, I mean, I used to work with kids before, and I did supervisor. I had a supervisor position with the school, and these kids, man. Sometimes I want to say, like, man, you guys got to give these teachers a right to knuckle up, because these kids aren't right out here, man. And I blame the single mamas and the baby mamas, and I blame them, man, because especially where me and you grew up, you know what I mean? Especially if you grew up in the hood, you know the kind of attitude the single mamas have there. It's very different. It's very entitled, and the kids feed off of that. And even if I do something right or wrong, mom's got my back.
And these chicks are ratchet to the point where they truly believe their shit don't stink. I mean, these girls are gonna have the most hood tattoos you'll ever see. They got the string top on with the cigarette pack right here.
Oh yeah.
Man.
You can't tell them they're not beautiful, brother. You can't tell them they're not beautiful ever. You just can't.
No. Have you seen those videos that are going viral lately of like the girls going out with the date with the guys, but then they order like 4 to-go meals for their kids too?
Oh yeah, and then they start recording because the guy's like, "Hey man, I'm here for you and me."
What would you do if you're in that position? Are you paying?
You know what? We gonna have to. I'm gonna tell you what my cousin did. True story. Okay, this happened with like. I'm not naming names because this is a true story. It's something that happened.
We're gonna name her LaQuisha.
We're just gonna call her. We just call her Sandy. Okay. We're just gonna call her Sandy. And what's the dude's name from Grease? What's the guy's name from the movie Grease? The couple's name was Sandy and
John Travolta, Sandy and
I can't remember his
name. What was his name?
Jesus.
I literally was just watching Grease yesterday.
Oh my god. Well, let's do another. Let's call her Anyways, the names don't matter. Sandy and Michael. Let's just say those two names. Well, Michael takes Sandy out on a date. And Danny Zuko. I just came back. Danny and Sandy. We're going to go with this right now. Yeah, thank you, Nathan. Appreciate you, brother. Like, it literally popped into my head. Danny Zuko, right? So Danny takes Sandy out on a date. And Sandy is like, has these like certain standards to her. Starts wanting to be wine and dine and everything, you know what I mean? And it gets to the point where he was like, hey, listen, what's it gonna take? Like, look, I'm not saying you're a lady of a certain kind or lady of the night or you over here walking the boulevard, but like, I'm just saying, like, I don't want to go through all the frustrations. I don't want to go through the process. But like, you expect a certain something out of me and a certain money out of my pocket. Like, let's just cut to the chase. And what's it gonna take? Like what's it gonna take? Let's just skip the whole middle process. What's it gonna take? Like, how much I gotta peel you off to let's just take you back to my place, right? And let's get this going. Let's get this popping. And she was very offended by it. She got all offended by it. They got in a big, like, fight, take me home, blah, blah, blah. They went their ways, right? But what's the difference? Like, why? And mind you, a lot of these women go out with these dudes. They press them for all this food, date, open the door for me, take me to a movie, buy me this, buy me that. And they'll go home to their homegirl at the end of that and be like, nah, I don't really like this dude. I just go out with him.
It's a free meal.
Like,
so I've discovered, this is where I can speak a little. I discovered there's basically nowadays in 2026 there's 3 types of women. Discover this the hard way. There's the soccer moms that are striving to settle down and find stepdad for their kids.
Yeah, generally
that's goal set match. They'll compromise whatever they got to compromise to find a guy that'll show a little bit of consistency. Then there's the my shit don't stink girl.
Oh yeah.
Where you need to take her out and you need to show her a good time, and then by a good time it means you're buying purses and you're taking her to nice restaurants and you're doing this, you're doing that. You're paying for it. You're paying for the time.
Yeah, those are the baddies, right? They call themselves baddies.
Those are the baddies, but there's a different type of baddie now. So there's the third type of chick that skips the I'm going to let you take me out and wine and dine me and is like, look, it's $175 an hour. I'm not joking, bro. You cannot count. I could not give you an honest assessment of how many prostitutes I've encountered on Tinder in the last
but
5 months.
At least it's like, let's cut to the chase, right?
I appreciate that more than the middle one.
You can actually respect that. There's no bamboozling here. There's no because at least you know what you're getting at the end, right? Or at the beginning.
Yeah.
And they might ride you for a week or two until you finally, they're like, okay, I got to break this guy off something because, he did just pay my car, pay my phone, pay my bills, fed my 10 kids. Like, you know what I mean?
No, it's not even that. It's $170 of just come in, get in, and get off, get out. They're not wanting to even entertain you.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is no, because that is part of it, but it's like, so the soccer moms, right? I went out with the soccer mom, kept it casual, like, hey, let's go get some coffee. No problems, Within, excuse me, within 10 minutes of us talking, it was, are you ready to be a stepdad?
Shit.
No.
Like,
I haven't even seen your boobies yet.
Like, what do you mean? What are you talking about?
No. So lot lizards are a step down from these ones. These are Tinder monsters.
Yeah, Tinder monsters. Oh God.
And the crazy part is, a lot of these girls are god awful beautiful, just so beautiful. And you're like, yo, I can have that for $170. Guess he's not fair. I was like,
at least I'll tell you what, I can respect that game sometimes because I can go, well, at least they know what they have, what they're worth, and two, they also know that they're not exactly college material. You know what I mean?
but it's like, do you realize you cost less than my monthly PG&E? Okay.
I remember, not me, but buddies used to tell me, not me, guys, not me, babe, not me.
Never.
Never.
Look at that seriousness in his face. That's the joy and love he has for his wife. You cannot break that.
Never. But I hear they used to be $75. The cost of Jets pizzas today.
Inflation.
So it's, you know, it's all over the world, man. Inflation is everywhere.
Yeah, of course, they're independent females that don't want a man, don't need a man.
Don't need a man except when they got to pull the wallet out. But you know,
I need to start like a dating. We need to start an app where because I want to find a chick where I can just get off work and she can come over and I buy her tacos and we can watch TV shows till we fall asleep and then we'll just do it again tomorrow. Hello.
That might work. You know, if you hang out with the person long enough, they start to like you. It might work. It just might work. I
don't want to call it casual encounters, but I want to call it can I feed you tacos and we talk about a show together? That's the only thing I miss about being married is watching a show. Bro. Yes.
Yeah.
But realistically, Doza, look at you're a married guy, right? You're a luckily married guy. You got a beautiful wife. You guys do that. But how much of your time is your quality time is yo, you guys are laying on the couch. Maybe she kicks her feet up on you and you guys are watching a TV show. You know, you guys are maybe get some ice cream or whatever. You're just having a quality good time where there's no headache.
Yeah, I mean, there's women out. They do this service where, you pay them to come over, and all they do is they snuggle, they hold you.
I'm broke, so I can't really afford to keep paying for it. So I gotta find one that likes tacos and stuff. I can just buy
the
food
taco
for,
thing is great. I'm going to tell you why. Because you bring them over for a few days, right? And then one day you don't call them at all, right?
Ooh. That little hunger pain hits them, and they're like,
"Yeah,
I miss easy
tacos equal Ethan." In order for me to have tacos, I go to Ethan. What does that start doing to the brain? It's they start getting satisfaction.
But not only
equals satisfaction.
Not only that, let's keep this going because be like, you know what, dude, Ethan's got good taste in shows, and I don't have any shows going on right now, and I'm hungry. So where's my life? Where's my life taking me? But when Ethan's around. Wow, Miss Doza. Wow.
You're lying. Liar.
I think she's lying.
She's trying to burn me. Listen, I have never, and she knows this. We grew up in a time where AIDS were kicking in hard. HIV was kicking in hard. We had people we looked up to like Magic Johnson getting HIV. Easy E died of AIDS. We had all kinds of in our generation. Even Superman got put out by a horse. Okay.
Didn't I tell you my AIDS story?
Oh, I think you might have
AIDS?
a couple years back. Back.
So just a quick rundown. Like, I'm 13, so this is 1990. 13, that'd be 1994. I hook up with the next door neighbor. It's a whore, and she raw dogs me, and I'm walking back to my house next door crying because I know she's a whore, and I got to tell my parents I have AIDS. I'm sitting in the bathroom crying, like I'm happy and I'm crying at the same time, and like I start looking around like a TV show, and there's like Dial soap, mouthwash, toothpaste, shampoo. I'm sitting in there just like
going through the whole.
I thought I found the cure for AIDS,
brother. If you didn't, at least you were minty fresh for the next one.
I really was. You're like, do you brush your butthole?
Guys,
tell.
Yeah, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Thank you again to my guest here for coming on, my boy Ethan Thompson. Man, guys,
appreciate the rap session. We didn't even get into He-Man.
You know what? We can save He-Man for the next time for a full review, but I'm gonna show you guys. We'll save the best for last. This was He-Man. So, I as everybody knows, right? This is no secret. I went on Facebook. I had to post sad stuff just to get people to open up their hearts, to donate, and send this Mexican to go see He-Man at the theaters, because this is kind of big for me.
Did you do GoFundMe?
No, I didn't, but I put my Cash App tag thing to see. I didn't get any money, but they sure as hell send me a lot of requests.
Sorry, bro. I know it's tough times, man.
I was like, God damn, these people are damn opportunists. Like, just could not help a brother out. But Richard Ward, shout out to Richard. He sent me this link to be able to go watch He-Man. I clicked on it. It was porn. Okay. It was some movie that he had seen. He sent me the link. It was called She-Man. And
I'm not surprised with Richard.
She wielded a sword. Let me tell you. It took me about an hour into the film to realize this is not the He-Man movie.
Isn't it a little disconcerting that she has a bigger sword than you do, and you're like, fuck.
I just, maybe that's the way they're built out in Eternia. I don't know. I was just like, okay, well, but anyways, I ended up watching it at home because we have these we have this app that you can check out movies before they're out, if you catch my drift. And I was able to see it at home. I gotta catch it in English because I had to watch it in Spanish, but the jokes were still good.
I was wondering why He-Man kept yelling, "Go!
Go!" Yeah, two girls in one cup. My God,
it was actually from the producers of One Man, One Jar.
Save people like from the movie of One Night in China and all that. Hey, listen, it was a good movie. If you think you're gonna watch that movie and go, oh man, it's just like Castle Grayskull and the toys I have and the cartoon we grew up seeing and the plots and everything. No, this is it's a movie made from the characters with their own story. Okay, it's a fresh new it's a fresh new story. Their take on He-Man, I guess. What would be a good story of He-Man? Don't expect it to be like Marvel Universe where Doctor Doom appears when this happens, and they have the Secret Wars, and Hulk has this version Hulk first, and then no, it's not like that. And He-Man was never like that. He-Man didn't have a storyline. If you watch the cartoons when we were a kid, they didn't really have a storyline. It wasn't to be continued. Last week's episode was this. No, it was just this week we're gonna learn about stealing or honesty or this kind of thing, or you know what I mean.
It was moral lessons.
It was moral lessons. It was different takes on different things. Not to be a liar.
The way I described it to somebody to watch, go into it watching like you watched the last Joker's movies with Joaquin Phoenix as a Joker. It's not a Batman movie.
It's not. But
Joker's the character, but it's not a Batman movie.
No, it's not a Batman movie. It is about the Joker, but it's just a different take about the psychosis of the Joker. You know what I mean? What things in life triggered him? What could have been? You know, that kind of thing. Because there's really no. If you look at the comics, there's really no backstory. There's an origin story, but there's no backstory on his life, about his mother, how he grows up, his experiences, you know, all that before he led up to his.
And what the producers do, especially with the Joker movie, not the He-Man movie, but with the Joker movies, with the Batman movies, is every Joker has represented a different mental health issue.
Yeah, it has been different take on everything. But He-Man had good action, had a good story, had good comedy. It had a good transformation. That was one of the big things I did expect to see, and it actually did it justice. The way he transformed into He-Man and all that, I was like, dude, awesome. The only thing I didn't like is Battle Cat wasn't Battle Cat till the end of the damn movie. I mean, the very end.
Yeah.
I was like, man, they could have worked them in. They could have worked them in.
Just go into it wanting to watch a good movie, and you won't be disappointed.
Yeah, you're not going to be disappointed. Watch it like you're just going to go see a cool action movie that relates to something you used to watch as a kid. Like G.I. Joe was a little different. I think G.I. Joe, the mission was always to get Cobra, shut it down, right? But He-Man was very different. It really wasn't a storyline. Like every episode, you would meet a new character, or characters weren't shown at all. It was different things. It was just different takes on different things all the time. Well, one of the things I really wanted that big ass sword they were selling.
I bought it on eBay, and I'm printing one right now too.
Oh, brother, if you do, man, I'm gonna grab one from you.
I'll print you one.
Hell to the yeah.
I got one printer for you, brother.
I
got one. Then, Richard sent me a link to one, so I'll print one for you and Richard.
It wasn't a porn site. What? It's not going to be a sword.
No, thankfully it wasn't. No. I'll print you a Richard one.
I have the rubber. You know what I mean? Like,
no, but I'll take care of you guys. I got you guys.
What I did get though, and courtesy of my daughter, because she knows I love He-Man, and I was like, she saw my posts on Facebook and everything, and they're like, "Come on, Dad, don't embarrass us like that." But she got me this little jewel.
Nice.
And this is the this is where I could never get my hand in this thing to get popcorn, but this is supposed to hold popcorn back here.
That's dope.
And for the life of me, there's no way. There's just no way this gets in here for any. for any goddamn popcorn.
So fun fact about his scepter. I printed his scepter out, right? And I was doing a little research I wanted to make it like accurate.
Okay.
So fun fact, Skeletor is actually 6'1" in real life. So to make the scepter accurate, the scepter had to be 8 foot tall.
Jesus Christ, dude, that's a shout out. You know what? Shout out to Carmine. You guys know who Carmine Sabia is? Do you guys
Carmine Labia?
I don't know if you guys are
Carmine Labia,
but he's got
bitch. Bring it. I haven't talked to you forever. I want to have a good debate with Carmine because I miss having debates with Carmine.
Carmine would love it. He you know he loves the smoke, man. That's one thing I love.
Bring your girlfriend too.
But he's got a badass scepter.
Still, hold on. Still miss you in a weird way. I don't know why. He's like a herpy. Like you sit after a while, and you're just like he's just there, and it goes away for a while, comes back.
You got to scratch it. Feels good to scratch it. But I love this, man, because it actually does represent the throne from the movie and everything. And then guess what? It lights up, dude. The little flames up the steps light up, and they pulsate. I was like, oh, come to Papa, man. I was like, bring it here.
That's awesome.
That's one of the awesome pieces. I really wanted the castle because the middle holds the popcorn. When you open the drawbridge, that's candy.
And then the soda's on the back.
The soda's on the back. You pick it. That is, out of all the things that I've seen theater-wise to hold stuff, that castle, man.
I ordered the sword. I ordered the drinking sword on eBay. I paid like $80 for it.
Damn, yeah. See, a lot of people were doing over there, man. They were doing like, I hate you people. See, it's not only in the hobby that people do this with belts, where they go on and buy all the damn supply of the belts.
The resellers.
And then they resell them and they play on the strings of your heart, man. I could see a $20 markup, a $50 markup on a belt, but Jesus Christ, don't buy the damn belt for $700 and then throw it up there for sale for $1,000.
But like a full iron or a full He-Man sword, which is like 34 inches long, literally of actual. So that's the thing is with 3D printing, it takes a lot of time. Materials wise, it's not that bad. So materials wise, it'll probably cost me about $7 in material to put your sword together.
Oh shit! I thought you were gonna say something like $20, $30.
No, but the problem is it's gonna cost me 20 hours of print time.
Shit.
And then the labor of gluing it, body working the lines to eliminate the lines on the sword, painting, and everything like that. That's where a lot of the expenditure comes in for the 3D printing.
Yeah, and that's time is money.
But I got you and Richard. Don't worry about it,
dude. That is cool, man. That's fucking awesome, man. I'll make a sheath for it and everything, and put leather around the handle and all that. Dude.
That's what I was asking you. All I'll ask you is if you can leather my handle.
I will, dude. I will. I got all the stuff.
That's all I want in return. Is I'll send you an extra handle, and you can just leather that one for me.
I'll do that, and I'll make a sheath for it. You know, where you can put it in there. It'll be dope. I'll make something a little special and make it exactly the same for you.
Nice. That's what we do around here.
He-Man like stamped into the sheath or something with some badass little dude. We'll do something badass.
People like them enough, we can sell them too.
You got to jump on these things when you can, because you never know. You got to jump on it. But I give He-Man from 1 to 5. I'm gonna give it a 4-star review.
So I seen the American version. So I seen an Habla Inglés. And I'm gonna have to agree with you. I'm gonna give it a 4. Solid 4.
Yeah, it does light up. Hey, what's up, brother? What's going on, man?
You light up our heart, Miss Mendoza.
Oh man, but it was good. It was a good movie. It's gonna keep you entertained. 4-star review. It's awesome. There's nonstop action through the whole thing. You don't get bored through it. There's not endless yappity yapping. It's a movie that feels like it just kept things moving. It just kept moving. It is
Now I'm
good.
waiting for Spider-Man. Spider-Man
Yeah.
comes out here pretty soon.
Uh, man, let me tell you, people are waiting for all the Hulks to show up, all 3 versions of the Hulk to, all the actors to come up and do a cameo. Dolph Lundgren and He-Man look good. When that came on, when he was at the gym and he turned around and he asked him for advice, I was like, dude, I went off. Me and my wife, we were like, oh, we were like, dude, we jumped. We were like, oh shit.
See,
I was like, Dolph is in this, man.
in the honor of the Hulk, hopefully showing his what up, Steve? My boy right
Steve
there. That's my dude.
Cold, also the co-host of the
The
Broadcast.
Broadcast.
Where do we
Check us
catch
out.
the Broadcast at?
Dude, check us out. We're at the Broadcast Podcast on YouTube. Check us out. We're gonna be doing some big things. We're gonna try to expand. We want to start pumping out some content because you know what, we enjoy doing the show. I enjoy going live because it's therapy for me.
Yeah.
So I want to go. These guys know I'll be like bored of chatting and I'd be like 12 o'clock at night. Who wants to go live? Let's go live. Let's do it. So check us out because me and Steve.
I've had to hold back a few times on that one, man. I was like, no, better not, because he's catching me in a type of mood, especially after I drank a little bit. We're gonna say some crazy shit, and we're gonna get a lot of.
I'll go live next. Hey, next time we go live, I'm just gonna call out Carmine until he responds.
He'll pick up.
Miss you.
I know Carmine.
Miss you, fucker. I don't know why. I don't know why Carmine. Again, that guy's just a little fucking weasel that I miss.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Pounded the meat, pounded its meat out. They hit that limit of meat to pound. When I left the show, it died.
I think I think everything hits a wall, man. I think we all get to certain points of our life where
Here, I'll put it in a perspective of one of the guys. I won't say his name, but what one of the guys would say about in reference to the pound of the meat being gone. We all have lives that are more important than going live all the time. We have kids and wives like other people don't have anymore. So, we're special in the hobby. We're special out of the hobby, and that's what we do. So we'll keep it like that.
You're all human. Nobody's untouchable.
I miss Joey and Jones. God.
You know what? I think I probably and I mean sit down and fully watch like a full episode of Pounding the Meat. I think I only watched maybe 2 episodes. I think that's about it. And I think some shows just are for you, some are not. Some would turn this on and look at my face or my boy's face here, and as soon as they see us, they turn it off. We're not for you. Some people love to see you, and you're not here. You're not here to entertain those who are not for you. That's the least of your worries. You're here for those who want to see you, whether it be a crowd of 1, crowd of 3, crowd of 10, crowd of 1,000. That's all it is.
What I will say though is I'll keep it real talk is with Pounding Meat, there was so much god awful talent on that goddamn show. Between Vinny and Jones and Joey and myself, there was so much talent on that show that if it could have stayed and migrated away from wrestling, because wrestling, like Carmine says, wrestling is a very niche hobby, and it's one of those ones that it's to go mainstream is not going to be would be nearly impossible. And I always wanted those guys to migrate away from wrestling and let's get into the mainstream stuff. Let's get into sports. Let's get into because they're so talented. You know, Vinny was a very talented guy. Joey's a talented guy. Jones is my man, and
Whoa,
that's what I always wanted. It just didn't align, so it happens.
What? Dude, I'm listening. I'm just tripping out because I just picked something random up out of my table here, and I don't know where the hell this came from.
What is it?
Dude, this is guys, come on, man. If you guys, I'm gonna show you something. It was in this little sack, and it's been sitting on. I gotta ask my wife what's up with this, because this has been sitting on my desk here for like 2 weeks, easily 2 weeks. I'm like, what is this? What's it? And I kept feeling it, but it was tied, and I didn't want to deal with the knot, right? So I finally was working it. I took off the knot, and I kept thinking it was a pair, like, because it felt like cables or headphones, like what I have in here. And then I just popped it open, and I emptied it out. This is something. If you, I'm gonna show you this. If you tell me that this doesn't make you, no, Jim, no. But
I'm thinking Tony's ponytail.
Oh, dude, I wish I would have had Tony's ponytail.
I miss that fucker.
He's right here. He's in the center of the ring with the championship belt on. And I have his ashes right here in my WWF.
You know what we should do with his ashes as a commemoration? Spread him through Nia Jax's butt cheeks. I think he'd want to go that way.
You think he'd want?
I think he'd want that.
Oh that's my god!
Yo, run me through. Run me through your ripples. Oh, that's happy.
I can hear his voice. I'm always hearing his voice, and I do stuff now, and like it sounds nutty to say that, right? But I hear his voice sometimes. And he's just like, you fuckers. He's just, you know what I mean?
But how else would he want it? We lived razzing him, and in the afterlife, we're still gonna razz him because that was our dude.
I tell him,
change the love.
And I'm like, dude, I put you on the highest shelf I have in here because I know you want to feel taller than me. Like I still riz him about that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna
print out a $1,200 bill that you can put behind him, just for the inside joke of it. That anybody that knows Tony,
I've got to do that. I've got to make like
I'm putting Omi's face on it. No, I'm dead ass gonna Photoshop it. I'm gonna Photoshop Omi's face on a $1,200 bill.
Wow,
just for Tony.
And just put it on there. That'd be the shit. But the toys that just came out of this pouch, I was like, dude, it literally took me back to being like 8 years old and popping a quarter in a machine and giving it a turn, dude. If you don't see this and go, holy crap, you're a liar. But do you remember these little ultimate muscle wrestlers, yes, dude? If that don't make you feel something special,
that's awesome.
I don't know what that's one. It wasn't just one. We got another guy here. And these are all OG. They're vintage. You can tell. And I can see the year on the bottom too. But there's one more. I got another one. And I got another one.
That's dope.
Dude, if you guys tell me, if you're, it's whatever, man, you're a fucking liar. Dude, these made my day right now. Oh, man.
I've been through that nostalgia hit lately, too. Like, there's a couple of things I want to get for the house. So, like, being single is, like, weird because, like, I don't have anybody with me. So, like, I don't have anybody to tell me no.
See that? Yeah.
Do you remember going into old restaurants and pizza parlors where they had the Flintstones dinosaur with the egg?
Yeah.
I've been trying to find one of those intact.
Oh man, good luck. I mean, I don't doubt that you can, but damn.
I have on my patio right now. This is going to be a restoration project of my own. Remember the old school Pac-Man table?
Yeah.
I got the old school Pac-Man table.
No.
That's going to be my living room table.
Thank you, babe. Dude.
That's a good girl.
Man. Dude, another thing, man. If you were the kid growing up, you couldn't afford G.I. Joe. You couldn't afford He-Man. You couldn't. Those little guys were the shit because you could have so many of them, and you could. I used to pretend a lot of them were like, oh, this muscle dude is He-Man, and the rest of these ugly dudes are the Skeletor guys. And man, one thing I am gonna give up though is gonna be this right here. This guy.
Why?
This has the Green Ranger.
How much you looking to get?
Dude, this is not the cheap. This is not the cheap. This is the metal one.
That's the metal one, the diecast.
Yeah, with the coins. I have 2 coins: the Tiger coin and the Dragon coin. It's hard for me to say. I'm probably gonna
let me do a little looking, Lou, and I'll make you an offer.
And you know what? Dude.
So I was fortunate enough this month to have an extra paycheck. So I bought me
metal heavy sucker, dude.
Well, that's what I'm getting into is more of the diecast stuff. So I just bought me a diecast aluminum Iron Man helmet.
White Ranger coin that goes with it too.
That's dope.
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe 120.
We'll talk.
Dude, it's whew. I'd hate to let it go, but I don't have enough. I don't have enough Power Ranger stuff, but
hey, Steve, hit me up. Let me know how that went.
Oh yeah, for sure, brother.
Yeah, the diecast aluminum Iron Man helmet, all aluminum, the whole bit. Excited. Yeah, that opens and closes,
dude. And yeah, Andy, I didn't know that until maybe a year and a half ago. I saw a documentary about how they used to film the whole thing. But dude, stuff like that. But I want to reinvest it in other things. You know what I mean? Shoot, I got something I had to send you, but I didn't send it to you because just didn't get around to it.
He's so dope. That was such a fun Saturday, or not Saturday morning. That was a fun. It was on I started school at 8:30, and Power Rangers started at 7:30 my time. So I sit there and get to watch a full episode of Power Rangers before school.
Dude, that's cool as hell. I remember I used to have to wait till Saturdays when they would replay them. I think if they would come on at 11:30 or 12 o'clock, and then I would watch it. That was pretty sick, man. And I don't know, I might, and I'm still thinking about this, but I might let this guy go.
Ooh, I might
let him go. I'm not sure yet, but
so I've developed a whole Saturday morning routine. It's again, because being single and shit, I ain't got nobody to answer to. So wake up about 8 o'clock, throw me out some coffee, come lay back in bed, turn on an iPad, I'll watch a couple episodes of the old X-Men cartoon, couple episodes of the Spider-Man cartoon, and then when I feel like I'll go to some some DuckTales and stuff like that.
Oh, dude, DuckTales were the shit. Gizmo Duck was badass too. Gizmo Duck, Darkwing was good.
Yep.
Like even the songs were good. Like when they used to kick off, the songs are good. You're a liar. If you guys say that you didn't sit there singing all the songs, dude, come on.
Even like Captain Planet, he's our hero. Gonna take pollution down to the zero.
Yep.
You guys love that stuff.
Jim, only you would think about something like that. What are you talking about? I'm gonna make a voodoo doll in your image, dude. You'll find out if I sew up the bottom or not.
See, exact reason why I didn't buy Gianni's Hulk Hogan.
Tailspin.
Good.
That one was good. That's one of the best intro songs too, man.
No, I think the best intro song that I can remember, Denver the Last Dinosaur.
Oh, dude, that was sick. There used to be a cartoon that came on that was called Dino Saucers, and that had a pretty nice rock and roll song too, man. I used to love that. Damn it, Jim. Magic School Bus was like, my younger brother used to like watching that, but I was still too hardcore into like Thundercats, Silverhawks. Shoot, man. I used to watch Street Sharks. I got Street Sharks right here. I got a whole load of them, vehicles and everything.
It was about the Ninja Turtles time. That was, I mean,
Ninja Turtles. I have stuff I haven't even pulled out of here yet. So. This guy's hard as hell to get with his guitar, and then he has a mic stand, and I have the mic stand and everything. It's hard to get him with his hair all nice and not tore up. But man, I got
him that 10-year-old haircut.
Yeah, I got my Hasbros up here with 2 rings and everything. I have a lot of stuff from Brave Star. If you guys watch Brave Star at all, that was good shit too, man. But yeah, I mean, I got stuff from Aliens, Fast and the Furious, Hot Wheels all around the wall here. I got stuff from Voltron, the castle. I still got to get myself a decent Voltron, man. I still have not got myself.
You cannot go wrong with that 50th anniversary.
Really?
Oh, that 50th anniversary is just nasty, bro.
A turbo moment. Let me tell you, man. I didn't think
I got an open Turbo Man if anybody wants one.
You have a Turbo Man, right?
Yep, it's unopened in the closet.
Shit, man, that's crazy. You have the Mexican version, the one that talks in Spanish?
I wish I had the Mexican version.
Soy Turbo Man. That was hilarious, man. Guys, thank you for catching up with us. Thank you for tuning in. My boy Ethan, thank you, man. I appreciate you coming in, dropping in.
Thank you for having me, brother. It was good to come back.
Oh, man. And I really do appreciate you bringing your presence here and filling in some space with us.
Anytime, brother.
Mr. Ethan Thompson, guys. He's my boy, man. He's my boy forever, my boy. We're going to head out. I'm going to head out. Ethan's got stuff to do. He's got a girl to call over for some tacos. I got to go
I'm going
upstairs.
to DoorDash me some IHOP, to be honest, or something. I'm starving.
So I'm going to go heat up my calzone and let you guys in next time on what that's like. But I ordered mine pepperoni and Italian sausage and see how that comes out, man. I will see you guys on the next one. We got 2 more comments here. Platinum says, night, fellas. Thank you, guys. Jim, thank you again, man. God bless you guys. Thank you guys for spending some time here with us. I really appreciate that. Next week, I got a lot of subjects coming up. I got some trigger stuff coming up that will trigger you guys. Stuff about the hobby, stuff about belts. Just a quick mention. We did see today, Stephen Hammer, he made a post saying that's it. He's dropping reviews from makers overseas and honestly, I went and commented on it. They're like, dude, about time, because it was like, honestly, I think uh we've had talk, I think talks about this way back, maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, about like makers always getting a push from guys that do YouTube and all that stuff. And like, where do we benefit? You know what I mean? Like, we put our reputation, our word on the line. Like, where do we benefit from this, man? You know
See,
what I mean?
and that's not a hard part. Is like, so for me, I push pinfall. I push pinfall, and I will continue to push pinfall. He hasn't. I don't get anything from him. I don't get any, but I can get my friends' belts at a good price, at a good time, where they're not waiting 2 years, and the quality is phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
and I keep because people keep telling me, "Hey, you're his middleman." No, I'm not. I've always been, I think, I want to say, a front man for him. Like, I ushered him in for
Or
people
hype
to
man.
get to know him. Yeah, hype man. You know, I'm his what's his name? What's Public Enemy? What's this guy's name? Their hype man.
oh,
Flavor Flav.
Flav.
I'm his Flavor Flav. I'm just his hype man. Like, but I'm not gonna hype anything that's not good. Like, since I started doing leather work in the hobby, I was always approached by like so many makers, and I never put a maker up on a review. I never put him up on, like, I never pumped him up for people. I never did anything like that, right? Until I found this guy that was, I was talking to Raheel. His name is Raheel Ahmed from Pinfall Title Belts. I talked to him for months, man. And he didn't approach me. I approached him, and I don't even remember how it happened, but I approached him, and all this guy used to be was he used to just do etching for the guys that offered HD. That's all he did. He would etch the plates for them and cut them and, gold plate them. And something happened in the hobby. You know about the whole mix. Ethan knows about this whole, I won't get into that, but I went in there and said to the effect of, hey, me and you're going to work together. I'm going to push you. I expect these kind of results. I expect this kind of honesty with people. I expect this kind of communication with people if I do this. I don't expect anything except if I ever order a set of plates from you, I want to be able to get them at a fair price. I don't want super discounts, but give them to me at a fair damn price. And I said, but you're going to cut everybody off. I said, but if you tell me right now, bro, I can't because that's how I feed my family. That's how I put food on the table and I understand and I'll move on. But if you do, you're going to, I'm not going to mention the makers. There's some popular makers names in there that they got cut off and they had to scramble around for other methods of doing their work. Okay. That's why they no longer offer a certain HD and especially not at a certain price. So I said, no more middlemen. This is going to be you. Get yourself some leather guys. I know you can go to anybody in the market. You can get 2-3 guys to help you out. I said, if people want a deluxe upgrade on the leather, send the plates to me. I'll get the plates on the leather and send it to the customer. Okay, we've been doing that for a good while now. But he cut off, he had to cut off everybody. And that's why I support him, because he's been putting out good work. He's been doing what he's supposed to. And if the day ever comes where he does something that's not wrong, best believe I'm going to call his ass out on it. And just like I am, and I'll say it here, just like I put in the effort, I put the group together, I put the name of the company together for him, Pinfall Title Belts, I created all that and put it out there. I will also make the same amount of effort to break it down. You know what I mean? So
yep.
It has to be like that. And kudos, I applaud Steven for this. I just think it took a little too long. It shouldn't have taken that long for him to finally say no to a maker, 2 or 3 or all of them, period, because they can abuse you like that. I've had a lot of makers tell me. I had one guy tell me, like, dude, Make me a list of 20 belts you want, and I'm going to send you 20 belts. He's like, do reviews and then sell them. My first question was like, and dude, what am I getting out of this? Oh, whenever you want a belt, let me know and I'll give you one for free. I was like, bullshit. I'm not going to sell 20 belts and then you give me one damn belt. Hell no. But good for him, man. I hope that he can still do as much content as he does, because that does help content. When you have that many belts to review, it helps with content. But I think he can get it done. There's a lot of people in the hobby that know and trust Hammer. They can send, if you guys have a belt you would want to review, shout out to Steven Hammer. Get a hold of Steven Hammer. He has friends that have sent him belts and he reviews them on the channel. He's done that before. I think he's more than trustworthy. You guys got a new belt day. You guys don't really have the channel, the equipment, the creativity to unbox and review a belt. Send it to Steven Hammer. Let him open it up. Let him do an honest review on it. And don't get mad at him for doing an honest review on your belt either. I'm telling you right now ahead of time. Don't you guys be busting balls about that shit. Because there's going to be some of you, I already know, they're going to have the greatest belt day you've ever had in your life and then send it to Steven Hammer and he's going to break it down. And you're not going to feel so good about it, but I'm telling you.
But that's the thing with Steven is a lot of those belt guys that are hosting them are belt guys that have been around for a long time, but they're not really up in their game, like Fight Night.
Oh my God.
So it's one of those things. It just sucks, but is what it is.
Mr. Cynical, awesome. Again, go to his channel, Mr. Cynical on YouTube. Does awesome reviews. Very nice and deep. He gets in there deep, very deep, like.
Deep.
Excuse me. Woo.
Bless you.
Thank you, sir. And yeah, he does very good reviews, guys. Very informative too. Very, very. And that guy's got an eye for detail. Let me tell you. Go check out one of his reviews on the Crumrine versus the C4. He has that one hit good. It was what was it? The Arosha Crumrine versus the C4 design. He goes very in depth into both of them. Does an honest review on, and there's lots of other things that he's reviewed also. But yeah, I mean, just be prepared for that, because Steven Hammer will do that. He's going to be honest. He'll do exactly what he says he's going to do, is be honest with his reviews, and don't make it feel like, hey, I can hand him a $500 belt and he can tear it to pieces. I can send him a $900 belt. He's going to tear it to pieces. There's belts that have been put on the chopping block that are worth $2,000, have been torn apart by critics, in the hobby. So don't feel bad about sending him a review on a $300-$400 belt. Nothing wrong with him, but just expect honesty is what I would tell you.
Yeah. Don't try to cheat the system either.
It's the Mexican Crumrine, buddy. Stone cold, man. I got some. I think yours is in plating stages now. We got it in plating stages, and when that one comes out, guys, be ready for that one. That one's gonna be a really nice Crumrine, guys.
Look forward to it.
Oh yeah, that one's a very special Crumrine, and this is the first one we're doing, and coming straight from Mexico. Okay. Yes, sir. Through Mendoza Craft. Guys, but yeah, we'll end it on that note. Honesty can be both ways. It can be both very painful and very relieving. And Steven, shout out to you for doing that move, buddy. Appreciate you for that. I know the hobby appreciates you and loves you even more for that one. And keep the honest reviews coming, dude. For my boy Ethan and myself, I'm going to say Weez is out of here. We will see you on the next one, or at least I will. I'll see you on the next one. Next week, we'll bring up some things that are going to be a little more hard-hitting for you guys to comment on. That's pretty much it. If you guys want to inbox me some new belts, pictures, videos, anything you want to do. You want to do a short unboxing, send it down, guys. We'll put it on here for you for the world to see. And we call it New Belt Day, belts of all ages. Also, guys, don't forget, brought to you by Pinfall Title Belts and Mendoza Craft. All right, guys. See you on the next one. God bless all. See you, Ricky. See you, Platinum. We are out of here.